Hello friends, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about the Sesame Street theme song, one of the all-time great optimistic tunes. And when you're out there gigging or a restaurant or some kind of a state fair, you have these little young people that come by to listen and look at what you're doing, and some of those kids can be your best fans. And of course, this is always a crowd pleaser. But before we begin, friends, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We are continuing to bring you as much information as we can possibly come up with. And hopefully this is all of some use to you, providing you with these opportunities to get better at playing the guitar and give you some challenges along the way. And of course, comments always welcome, and it's always a pleasure to bring new members on this guitar train that is moving forward at all times. And so now let's get back to the tune. Okay, so let's take a look at the introduction here. We're going to be playing an E chord, and then we're going to go and play the basic sixth, right? So here's a minor sixth, going from C sharp to A, and then we're going to go up to the D and the B for a major sixth. So we've got the E, and then we're going with a series of sixths here, never really leaving the tonality of the E chord, getting a little bit of a kind of a rock thing going here. Now that's one way to do it. Another way you could do it is just use the little finger on the C sharp and the D down below, but prefer in the tabs that I'm going to show you has the E like this, okay? So to fill that in, I'm going to be playing these two fingers together with the open string and the one, okay? Okay, and then I'm going to just go back and forth here, okay, to get that little extra melody note. Okay, and this is our introduction. Okay, and now we're into the song. So the first part of the song, we're going to be playing with an E chord, and we're looking for the melody notes here, so we're going to the top E, open E. Okay, so it's open E, and then the C sharp, and then the A. And we're going to play that. And that is going to kind of meld itself from the E chord to the A chord, right? So if we were singing it, sunny day, sweeping the clouds away, we're kind of going back and forth between E and A chord. So with the fingerstyle, you always want to look for that bass line to kind of give you that foundation on which you can build your melody and some harmony. So we've got da, da, then we switch to A, okay? So we're in the E, then we switch to A. We're only using the first two fingers of the A chord. Da, da, da. Okay, and then we're going to play da, da, da. And we get those notes by this A, the note B, open B, and then the little finger comes in for the C sharp. So we've got da 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 da. Okay, now we're gonna play my favorites, the old tenths. We're gonna go with the B and the D sharp, okay, then the C sharp and the E, and then the D sharp and the F sharp. So we've got tenths there, right? So we're going to come out of that A, da 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 da, and notice the syncopation. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3. Okay, and then that's the opening line. So let's play that all down. Sunny day, sweeping the clouds away. On my So you see that that E to A fingerstyle gets repeated how many times? 3 times, I think, right? 1, da, 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 da. Again, da, da. Okay, that's 2. 1, da, da. That's the 3rd time, and then we're into the tenths, okay? Giving us the first piece of the song. Now we're going to do, can you tell me how to get? Okay, so now we're coming back to an A chord with the 7th at the G. Da, 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 da. And this is just basic fingerstyle technique. We're playing that open A and then the E. 2, 3, 4. Okay, and we're going da, 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 da. All off an A7 chord, okay? So again, finding the harmony foundation behind the fingerstyle is an A7, right? Da, 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 da. And you don't really have to move your fingers much except for the little pinky. Da, 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 da. Now we're going to the 5 of the key of E, the B7. Okay, and again, playing the B7 triangle. Da, 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 da. Okay, that little finger, instead of playing straight B7, right? We're playing using that little finger for the melody note. Da, 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 da. And again, it's on the 2nd string that it's doing all its work. And then back to the E in the introduction routine, right? So that part goes like this. Da, 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 da. So that is basically the whole song. There is another bridge section which we will look at, but let's go through what we've got so far. So we've got, and with this fingerstyle, you can play it on its own as an instrumental, or you can back up your vocals with it, right? So here we go. Da, 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 da. Da 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 da. Okay, so there it is. So now let's take a look at the bridge. The bridge is often omitted, and you can do the bridge a couple of different ways. Now, one way is to just keep it down here in the A, in the basic A, and you can go, it's a magic carpet ride. You could basically do that whole thing in the A chord, okay? But what I like to do is come up here, do a little interesting modification here. So here we've got, if you look at this, up on the 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th frets, okay? If I finger this with the 3rd finger on the 4th string, the 1st finger on the 3rd string, and the 2nd finger on the 2nd string, I got like a little dipper going here, okay? And if we look at this, this gives us the A chord that we need to do that bridge section, okay? And now, if you take a really good look at this, you can see that if I took the guitar, if I put the neck right there and zeroed that out, right? Now what we really have here is an A minor 7 or a C chord. So if we look at this, this is the open C form of your good old C chord, right? Up on the 12th fret, 10, 11, 12th fret. And when we play the open C chord there, it goes into that whole cage system, right? This is actually an A chord, right? So that would be A, that would be B, and then again, here's the C repeating at the octave. So we're taking that A chord, and because we don't have the nut, we have to use our finger here to cover that string. And so we've got this like little dipper, I like to call it little dipper form, and that gives us an A chord. So now this is what we're going to do here. Da, 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 da. We have to kind of dig around and find the melody notes, right? So it's going to start with an open A, okay, the open string, and then we're going to play the thumb on the 4th string, which is really the 11th fret, right? But it's already covered. And now, to get that melody note, we have to move the 1st finger out of place down here to the 9th fret, right? And then we're going to use the little pinky on the 12 and back into position. So all of that comes out of this basic form. We don't move it much. And let me show you how that works. Da, 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 da. And then we're going into a new form, and we're going to slide that up. And now our form takes the form of a little triangle here with the little finger on the with the 1st finger on that 10th fret. Okay, and that's really a B minor or B minor 7 with using the A, B minor 7 or B minor, right? So you see what we're doing here is we're basically simulating the A and the B minor, right? So if I was to sing this and I didn't want to deal with all this up here, you could do something. It's a magic carpet ride. Every door will open wide to happy people like you. Okay, you could do something like that. So now if we're going to finger this up here on the 9th, 10th, 11th fret, we go something like this, right? And that sound is so pretty, sometimes I like to kind of hold it for a while. Now I did add a few more notes in the tab, and you can put those notes in if you want more chords there, but I like to kind of finish it off with just a single line. It's easier to deal with. And now we're going to go into that final little section that kind of gets us back into the song. Again, all worked off the A chord. And then we're back to the song. Or you could just keep it up here and then come back down. Da, da, da. Okay, so you can come down here or you can keep it up here, either way. So the way that bridge will work is, again, you're going to go from the E and you're going to play your 6ths here, and then you're going to slide with that 1st finger down, using it as your guide, slide up into this little dipper position. Da, 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 into the new position, the B minor 7 position, da, 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 and hit the B and okay, and then da, 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 da. So that's basically the tune. I hope that helps you out. If you put it all together, singing or not singing, it should sound pretty good. And let's take a look at what it could sound like. Sunny day, sweeping the clouds away, on my way to where the air is sweet. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? Sesame Street, how to get to Sesame Street, how to get to Sesame Street. So friends, I hope that helps you out. It's a cool little song to know, to pull out of the back of your pocket when you get some little people in your audience. I think you can really enjoy this song and have a lot of fun with it. Hopefully the things I've given you have given you some ideas, and I will see you again next time. Happy sailing on that guitar.